So it's really up to you, Trey. I don't think you can go bad here. They just fabulous girls.
I got to pick now?
Yeah, you.
Nas. According to TMZ, a woman identified as Jane Doe claimed Songz at a Los Angeles house party in 2016.
Just remember that you're the prize always.
Say that one more time.
Just remember that you are the prize.
Yes.
That's like his golden slogan for me.
Yeah.
So Lori Harvey is back in the spotlight, and it's not for a good reason, because her rumored ex, Trey Songz, just got hit with more disturbing accusations of SA and even kidnapping women. This comes just weeks after reports resurfaced about Lori hooking up with Diddy just months after Kim Porter's death. And people are now asking, how come Lori got involved with two alleged predators back to back? Now, Lori never straight up said she was with Diddy, but there's a ton of footage of them getting touchy-feely in public. So it doesn't really matter if she confirms it or denies it. And this whole Lori-Diddy situation isn't just weird because of their huge age gap. I mean, that's already creepy enough because Diddy was pushing 30 when Lori was born. But there's another reason why Lori being with Diddy is seriously messed up. Seems Lori was very close with Diddy's late ex, Kim Porter. And when Kim passed, Lori posted on IG calling Kim Mama. So not long after Kim's passing, which was all sudden and shady, mind you, Lori jumps into something with Diddy, and you're telling me that Steve Harvey, the man who Lori claims taught her she's the prize, gave his nod to this mess? Well, no wonder folks are side-eyeing Lori and Steve, especially now that both Diddy and Trey Songz are facing allegations of some really nasty things, like getting physical with women, SA, trafficking teenage girls, and all sorts of foul behavior. But in case you're out of the loop, let me fill you in. So let's start with this Trey Songz situation, because he was recently accused of kidnapping a woman and keeping her without food or water for 2 days. According to IG model Selena Powell, Trey not only stole her phone and kidnapped her and another woman for 2 days, but he also allegedly starved them and refused to give them water.
What happened with Trey, Selena?
Stand on that. That stupid little kidnapper stole my phone and kidnapped me.
Explain what happened.
The short version of it is he saw me at a club, because I can't say the name anyway. But he saw me at the club. Me and him exchanged a few DMs. He was like, F no. And then he see me in person and was like, okay, come here. Okay, give me your phone. I gave him my phone. He wouldn't give me back my phone. He threw it over his balcony, kidnapped us for the whole 2 days. Didn't feed us, didn't give us no water, nothing. Blah, blah.
Where was the money?
Where's the money?
Now hold on, did he kidnap you or was you having fun like you
Hell no!
No,
hell no, I wish.
Now, I know people are quick to dismiss everything coming from Selena Powell, but this is not the first time Trey is accused of something like this. All the way back in 2017, Keke Palmer accused Trey of secretly filming her and using the footage without her permission in the music video for the track Pick Up the Phone. Keke blasted Trey on IG, claiming he used sexual intimidation to force her to appear in his music video. Keke wrote, "This is preposterous. How am I in this video, Trey? After you found me in a closet hiding because I was so afraid of any more conflict? Literally, my last option was to hide because you all would not listen when I said I did not want to be in the video the first time. Just because you give someone food and alcohol and throw in a little sexual intimidation doesn't mean they will buckle. Yet you still disrespected me as a young woman whom you've known since she was 12. You still defied my wishes and in turn showed your lack of respect for a brand that took me 14 years to build and put me in the video against my wishes." Keke also later took to Twitter to address the incident and claimed she said no multiple times, but Trey ignored it and put the footage of her in his video without her consent. And while Trey tried to shame Keke for going public with her allegations, Keke stood her ground, and she later went on Larry King's show to explain exactly what happened.
You know, I was in Miami for New Year's, a lot of friends there, people there, you know, so I just went to hang out, and then it turned into a video.
You didn't know it would be a video?
No, I didn't know.
Did you see cameras?
Yeah, when I started to see cameras, I was like, okay, they filming a video, ain't got nothing to do with me, you know, until they started asking me to be in it.
They did ask you to be in it?
Yeah, more than once.
You said no?
Yeah, more than once.
Why did you say no?
Because I wasn't in the right mind. I had been drinking and eating, and it wasn't a professional environment. It was not a place where I'm like, I'm in the right mind to decide if this works with my brand, if I like the artist. I don't know nothing about the artist, that it's also in the song.
Did you say no to the producer or to Trey?
I said first no to the producer, then said no to the assistant, and then said no to Trey, and then said it again after I, you know, came out the closet.
What did you mean by intimidation?
I mean, just that. Intimidation. You know, I mean, like, I feel as a female, often I'm put in situations where sometimes males will use their masculinity, their sexuality to taunt you. You know, I hate to have to bring and say that and make it known, but I mean, look, I ain't the first person that's gone through.
Meanwhile, more women came forward claiming Trey SA'd them. One alleged victim claimed that Trey SA'd her at the E11 Even Miami nightclub on January 1st, 2018, and she filed a lawsuit seeking $10 million in damages. And then on December 30th, 2021, Dylan Gonzalez, a former member of the University of Las Vegas women's basketball team, tweeted, "Trey Songz is a..." Gonzalez later released a statement claiming Trey SA'd her at a well-known Las Vegas hotel and said she has unbearable PTSD resulting from the incident. And then in February 2022, a third woman filed a lawsuit and accused Trey of the same crime, saying he brutally attacked her in March 2016. Now, right around the time the first alleged victim filed the $10 million lawsuit against Trey, he sparked romance rumors with Lori Harvey. Lori never spoke about their romance in public, but she wasn't exactly trying to hide it either, and she posted several photos on her IG of her and Trey looking all loved up. Of course, Lori later scrubbed all traces of Trey from her IG, but you know, the internet never forgets. Just like it didn't forget Lori calling Diddy's ex Kim Porter mama, and then hooking up with Diddy months after Kim's funeral. So word has been buzzing for ages about Lori being linked with both Diddy and his son, Justin Combs. And then on top of that, there's been a lot of talk lately about Lori's close friendship with the late Kim Porter, the mother to 3 of Diddy's kids. Kim suddenly died on November 15th, 2018, supposedly from pneumonia complications. And just a few months later, there's Lori, all hugged up with Diddy out in the open.
Hey, there's Lori Harvey, you know, Steve Harvey's 22-year-old stepdaughter, in New York looking super happy. And there's Diddy looking, nervous.
So this is fueling the dating rumors that have been going on for a few weeks now.
Yeah, they've been hanging out. Saw her getting out of Diddy's car last week at Nobu.
Now, the timeline is wild enough on its own because just a few months after Diddy buried Kim, he started popping up with Lori at events, hitting the town, jetting off on trips, and there were even whispers about a possible baby on the way. Rumors about Lori and Diddy hooking up first started floating around the web in early 2019, and Hot and New Hip Hop reported that in March 2019, Diddy and Lori were out together at a music festival in Miami. But Lori's spokesperson rushed to TMZ with a statement claiming there was nothing romantic going on between Lori and Diddy. But even with all that denial, the summer of 2019 brought up plenty of moments that made folks question that story. Lori and Diddy kept popping up together over and over again. There was this one time they were spotted taking a late-night walk in New York City, just adding to the confusion. Finally, in July 2019, someone close to Lori spilled the tea to Hollywood Life, saying that Lori and Diddy bonded after Kim Porter passed. But the insider kept pushing the line that their bond was strictly platonic and claimed Lori was just there for Diddy, helping him through the pain because she was also grieving. The source said, Lori has been friends with the whole family for years, but she and Diddy have gotten a lot closer over the past 6 months or so. Really since Kim's death, because Lori was very close to Kim too. She was grieving too, so she was really able to be there for Diddy in his grief. She uplifts him. This has been one of the hardest times of Diddy's life, if not the hardest. So anyone that can bring light to his life, he cherishes. And Lori has a way of making him smile. She makes him happy. They're good friends. I mean, sure, grief hits everyone differently, but it's still a head scratcher because how was Diddy out there partying it up at strip joints with Lori, while at the same time claiming he was going through the hardest time of his life following Kim's passing? Anyway, in August 2019, just weeks after their reps claimed they were just friends, Lori and Diddy were spotted on a trip to Italy, where they were joined by Lori's parents, Steve and Marjorie. And these pictures of Lori all cozy, touching Diddy's neck, pretty much solidified what everyone had already been thinking by that point. Now, back in January 2023, shortly after Lori started dating her now ex, Damson Idris, she sat down with E! News' Adrian Balin and shut down the whole idea of her dating the Combs father-son duo, alluding to rumors about her hooking up with both Diddy and Justin. But see, if you want to be technical about it, Lori didn't exactly say she didn't hook up with just the father.
Now, so many things get written about you in the press, but I've always wanted to know, what is like the biggest misconception about who Lori Harvey is?
It's so funny because I'm so quiet.
Yeah.
There's been so many stories that have been made up about me. I've heard I've dated a father and son before.
Not true?
Absolutely not true.
And here's another sneaky part. E! News went and wiped that interview from their official YouTube channel. So maybe someone's PR crew is going all out to scrub away signs of Lori and Diddy's romance. But like I said, the internet never forgets, especially when it comes to these celebs. Lately, fans have been doing some serious digging amid all these Diddy allegations. And that's how they uncovered the message Lori dropped on her IG right after Kim Porter passed away. Lori posted a photo of her and Kim and wrote, "Having a hard time processing this one. You were such a beautiful person inside and out. Thank you for always being so sweet and loving me. I'm so glad I told you how much I loved and missed you the last time I saw you. Your energy was truly something special, an angel on earth, and now in heaven. R.I.P. Mama Kim." Everyone deals with loss in their own way, no doubt about it. But let's keep it real, right? It's kind of odd, at the very least, that a 22-year-old is getting cozy with a 50-year-old dude who used to date the woman she considered like a mother. But let's think about this for a second. If Kim was like a mom to Lori, then where does that put Diddy in the picture? I mean, sure, Kim and Diddy weren't together when she passed, but she's still the mom to 3 of his kids. So the fact that Lori and Diddy got together just 3 months after Kim's passing is raising some serious red flags. And then when you add to all this the fact that Lori dated Trey Songz before moving on to Diddy, I mean, people are now really starting to look at Lori and the whole "you're the prize" narrative differently. And some folks are even pointing fingers at Lori's parents, claiming they picked her out to be passed around between all these shady industry men. Someone said, "Yes, Steve and Marjorie pimped her out. Steve didn't care. Lori is not his flesh and blood." Steve honestly was trying to get all the dirt on Diddy that he could get. No real father would have allowed it. And another person wrote, "Sounds like she was sent to Diddy to jumpstart her it girl career, cause ever since, she has been professionally linking up with various men of Hollywood. It makes sense. Diddy was a good network, cause he had the whole industry in the chokehold. So youngins seemed to be sent to him for initiation. All of them in Italy looked like a business meeting." But how do you feel about all this? Do you think there's any truth to this story that Lori was pimped out to Diddy, Trey Songz, and others? Let me know in the comments, and then check out this next video.